think, believe me, these niggas doubted me. Look what I'm becoming. What I did, it made a man of me. All the that I did, I swear my mother.
What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fatty with the Fatty. Back at y'all another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, but before we handle that business, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and if you look down right now and that subscribe button don't say subscribe, bro, subscribe. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, y'all know what's going on. Instagram right here, man. Tap in with your boy. Hit that follow button, man. DM me questions, comments, concerns, video recommendations, video suggestions, man. You just want to tap in, say what's good, say what's good. Y'all know I'm going to hit y'all back every time. Pause. We got C Blue, man, the Bronx rapper who shot a cop. Feel me? I seen this a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, whatever the case may be. This, that, and the other, I don't listen to C Blue. I know who he rock with, who he cool with in the Bronx. I don't listen to him though. I really don't know what happened with the story. Don't know too much about him. So, about to tap in right now with Hip Hop Daily and see what's going on, man. Let's get it.
Bronx drill is one of the hottest movements in the rap game right now.
For sure.
And it's also the wildest.
For sure.
Drill music has always been surrounded by violence.
Of course.
The Bronx is taking it to a whole new level. And today, we're breaking down the wild story of C Blue, the 16-year-old Bronx rapper who shot a cop.
You know, one thing with New York that I never understood, you feel me, I don't get, they really wear fits with Jordans, bruh. Like, they really wear Amiris with Jordans. Here, where I'm from, Maryland, D.C., bro, if you got on Amiris, bro, you can almost bet your last dollar that Shorty not going to have on no Jordans. It's going to be designer shoes. You know, New York, though, they'll throw the whole fit on chains and all that and have some Jordans on. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Not saying nothing wrong with Jordans, but I don't know. I just feel like it look a little tacky to me, bro. Just a little bit. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
C Blue was born and raised in the Bronx, but his early life wasn't as bad as a lot of drill rappers. The Bronx has a reputation for being dangerous, but C Blue told Fuchsia's TV that it's only wild if you're really in the streets. When he was younger, Blue played sports and was really into science, and even though he's popping off in the rap game, he still plans on going to college. He told Fuchsia's, "I'm on my school shit still. You gotta be smart. I want to be a biochemist. Besides this rapping shit, Blue caught a gun charge when he was just 14 years old, but he didn't spend any time locked up because he was charged as a juvenile, but he did get probation." C Blue had always been interested in music and would make beats and freestyle at school, but after he caught the gun charge, he started taking music more seriously. It didn't take long for him to start popping off, and last August, he dropped the track Ozone and racked up over 4 million views on YouTube.
You know, I feel like anywhere is safe if you're not in the streets, bro. Like, anywhere you can keep your head down. Like, of course, there's always misunderstandings. There's always crossfire, bro. But for the most part, bro, you keep your head down and you focused on what you're supposed to be focused on, bro. I feel like you can maneuver in any city in America. You know where to go, where not to go, bro. You know what to do and what not to do. You know how to look at somebody and how not to look at somebody, bro. I feel like that's just common, like, courtesy throughout any hood, any state in America, bro. Like, where I'm from, it's safe, bro. If you're not in nothing, bro, it's safe. It's just how I go. But if you in the shit, you in the shit. DC the same way. If you cool, if you know where you going and you out the way, then it's straight. But if you in the streets, DC tricky, bro. You gonna be duck them tacos. I feel like that's everywhere though. No cap.
Followed it up with a run of hot tracks and was working with dudes like Set the Trend, Dougie B, and his homie K Flock. And not before long, he had major labels looking at him, and Blue ended up signing a 6-figure deal with Interscope. After just a few months, Blue was already one of the hottest new rappers in the Bronx drill scene. But before he could take it to the next level, he got into a wild situation that ended up with him and a cop both getting shot. Back in January, Blue was with a group of friends outside a building in the Bronx. According to the cops, when they showed up, Blue stepped towards a car and put his hands in his pockets. A cop told him to take his hands out, and when Blue refused, they started fighting. At some point, the gun Blue was carrying went off, and the bullet went through his legs and hit the cop too. Both of them were taken to the hospital, and then Blue got hit with assault and weapon charges. His lawyer, Don Florio, claims Blue was targeted by the cops because he's a rapper. She said, "My client never touched the gun. You could hear the people saying that they thought the police officer shot my client." Blue allegedly posted his $250K bail with the money he got from Interscope. The cops was mad he was given bond, but the judge on the case said that the arresting officer's account of the situation was incredible and unreliable. The judge also said that the video of the arrest proved that Blue did everything you tell your child to do when they're approached by the cops. A week after Blue posted bond, the cops booked him again for violating his probation. He was still on probation from his 2020 weapon charge, so he got sent back to juvie for carrying another gun during the January arrest.
Now, I'm going to say this, though. They probably tried to, no probable cause. So you take that to court, you're going to beat that 9 times out of 10 if the system ain't corrupt, bro. But I will say this, bro. You beat that charge and, like, the police is like a gang, bro. Not necessarily technically a gang, bro, but they stick with each other, bro. They quote unquote have each other backs, bro. So therefore, you do this and beat it. Oh, trust me, you a target. I don't care if you ain't doing nothing, bro. You gonna get pulled over. They know that's your car, pulling you over. Oh, you walking from the deli to your crib. Oh, they about to come see what's up with you. It's just how I go. That's a fact. That's crazy.
The president of the NYPD Benevolent Association, Patrick Lynch, said, "We're glad that a cop shooter is back off the street, but this revolving door for a repeat gun offender makes no sense whatsoever. It should be clear to every New Yorker that our justice system is broken in many places." At first, the shooting case was going to go in front of the Bronx Supreme Court, but the judge decided to move it to family court instead. And in May 2022, the city dropped the case completely and Blue was released again. Obviously, Blue was happy with the news, but Patrick Lynch called the decision to drop the charges absurd. He said, "This absurd decision should outrage every New Yorker who wants to get illegal guns off our streets. There is no dispute that this individual was caught carrying an illegal gun for the second time. If perps like this face absolutely no consequences, even after shooting a cop, we have to ask, why bother sending us out to get guns at all?"
It's like, bruh, and when people say that, bruh, it's like, bruh, you keep trying to emphasize shooting a cop, bro. I don't think that's what happened, bro. They searched him illegally, bro. Y'all have to follow rules too, bro. As long as y'all got to follow as well as a cop. You can't search somebody illegally and then get mad because the consequence of you searching them illegally is you made the gun go off. You made the gun go off. If you don't search him, you don't get shot. It's that simple. It's that black and white, bro. I don't know. Man.
See, Blue got right back to the grind and dropped even more videos that racked up hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. And it was clear that the legal issues weren't slowing him down. Blue reps a Rollin' 60s Crip set called Rayway, which is clicked up with Sevside DOA and known to beef with sets like the YGs and Drillies. And like most dudes in the drill scene, Blue is always dissing ops on social media and in his music. He's known for going on live with his ops on IG, and Blue told Futures TV he does it because "I want to show everybody how they broke," just like clowning them. Like a lot of that shit funny. That's really it. Dissing ops is normal in the drill scene, but it also leads to a lot of death and violence. Last year, C Blue hopped on Dougie B's track Geeked with a rapper named C High Watts, and then in February, C High was shot and killed outside a studio. On Tuesday, September 27th, Blue was allegedly sitting in a Hyundai about 2 blocks down from the Bronx Zoo when the cops pulled up on him. It's not clear exactly what went down, but cops claim they spotted a pistol underneath Blue's passenger seat and told him to get out of the car. According to some sources, the cops saw Blue fumbling with his waistband and running towards the car, and that's why they stopped him in the first place. After he was charged, Blue's lawyer said, "My client was outside the car. Police comes with their guns out, circling around the block. A lot of video surveillance taken by cameras. Police targeted my client, guns drawn, he was scared for his life. He took out his phone, his hands were up." According to his lawyer, Blue was trying to call his mom when the cops arrested him. His mom told the New York Post it was another stop that shouldn't have happened. Another stop and frisk and the same group of kids being targeted by the same cops and then finding something that didn't belong to my son. It's not fair at all. C Blue is only 17, and according to the Post, he broke down in tears when the judge held him on a $100,000 bail for the new case. The assistant district attorney on the case told the judge that Blue's social media contains multiple posts with firearms and implications of willingness and ready ability to shoot any member of the opposition. Blue's lawyer tried to convince the judge that he was dissing ops as part of his career and that he's just a kid, but the judge wasn't feeling it and said that this was C Blue's third run-in with the law and this is a serious offense. It's not clear exactly what went down the night he got arrested, but this time the charges might actually stick. Last time, the judge took it easy on Blue and aired out the cops for stopping them without any reason, but it doesn't seem like the judge in this new case is gonna let him off easy. Back in May, he went on Talk of the Town and talked about how he doesn't plan on rapping forever. It's just something he does for fun.
Well, it's already a career right now, but that's not something I want to do my whole life.
Hopefully, he can chase his dreams and become a biochemist after college. And if what his mom said is true, and the gun isn't even his, the whole thing could get thrown out if his lawyer can prove it. But even if the charges go through, Blue still doesn't have any adult convictions on his record, so the sentencing shouldn't be too crazy. Bronx.
Feel me? I mean, like I told y'all, bro, like, you gonna get targeted. That's just how that go. That's just how they move. Is how they, you hear me? Like, feel me? Like, a cop could walk up to me tomorrow, bro, in my car, try to search my car for something that they know that I don't got. Feel me? They tear my car apart, and I don't have nothing, bro. That's gonna make the cop mad. I guarantee you, he see my car the next day, he gonna stop me again. That's just how I go. You gotta understand what games you playing with them folks. Feel me? Like, get out the way. You hear me? Move. Get out New York, the Bronx, whatever the case may be, bro. That's the most you could do, because they gonna keep being on your line. They gonna keep trying to poke the bear. Feel me? That's how they do. That's what type games they play. With that being said, man, it's Ty Fatty with the Fatty. Make sure y'all stay smart, bro. Stay dangerous. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I'm gone.